Hi Gemini, so we are doing your love reading today and we're asking who is thinking about you and why, and what actions are they likely to take towards you, okay? As always, this is still a general reading, so it's not necessarily going to resonate for absolutely everybody, okay? Right, so you've got I feel you, I feel terrible for hurting you, and I think the world of you. Interesting energy, Gemini. So yeah, the person who is currently thinking of you, it is someone who has hurt you in the past. They're feeling really bad for it. Now, whether or not that is genuine, we're going to find that out when we start pulling more cards, okay? I've not got enough information yet to say whether or not it's coming from a genuine person, all right? Now, they are saying that they think the world of you, so they think very highly of you. Something that they did or said is playing on their mind, and they still feel really connected to you as well with the message of how I feel you. Right, so let's start pulling some more cards and we'll get more. They're saying that green one there. And we'll get more information for you, okay? Oh, it's quite an awkward deck, this one. If you just give me a second. Right. Okay, so you've got the Hand. In need of help, assistance and guidance. All right, so Gemini, the person who's currently thinking of you, the reason why they're thinking of you is because they're probably needing a hand with something. I'm hoping that this individual's got a lot more substance to them than just that, okay? Because without the substance, that's just going to imply that this is someone who's a bit of a user, okay? I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case, but again, I can't rule anything out right now either, okay? Listen, you're going to know exactly who this person is, okay? They definitely do have some kind of a guilty conscience for the way that they've already treated you. And it feels really a bit rich, the fact that now that they're going to be asking you for your help with something, okay? What else? The Lion. Okay, time to act, and it's come out in reverse. Right, so they know full well. That's why they've not taken action yet, but they soon will, Gemini. That they absolutely soon will. I mean, you could be dealing with a Leo or someone who's got a Leo Venus, or you could be a Leo Venus. Again, just be careful with the information, okay, because it's not going to resonate for everybody. They haven't taken action yet because they know full well. I'm hearing the word hypocrite. So either you're going to view them as being a bit of a hypocrite, or they just feel like they're being a bit of a hypocrite. Okay. It's almost got the energy of how they wish that they could take something back. Do you know what I mean? Right. And then this one is success. That's come out in reverse. So yeah, probably not an individual that you're going to be given any sort of second chances to. Okay, probably not. Again, it depends entirely on exactly what it is that they did to you. I'm hearing that some of you felt really used by this person as well. I don't know if this is like an ex-romantic love situation or if it's an ex-friend. Could also be like a sibling or like another member of your family, okay? It's not necessarily going to be romantic love for all of you, all right? So again, just take it as it resonates. I do strongly suspect that this individual, though, is maneuvering very slowly and very cautiously towards you, Gemini. They've probably exhausted all of their other possibilities, I feel. Right, so your tarot is saying the world, so that's fixed energy. Again, that could be Leo. It's also Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. So you've got the world, the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah, it's also Capricorn because it's ruled by Saturn. Right, so you've got the world, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the King of Coins. Okay, so they put they put something over and above the connection or the relationship with you. It's like it feels like they put a monetary value on the connection. It feels like they've measured up the connection, and they just, it's got this energy of you being used somehow. Okay, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's that Three of Swords to the King of Coins for me that's doing it. I'm going to have to clarify that energy. I'll do that now before we go any further with this, because that's suspicious. It could be as well that maybe, Gemini, this individual assumed or presumed that you were a gold digger or something like that. They assumed that you were only interested in them because, I don't know, maybe they are quite well to do, and they just assumed that that's why you, do you know what I mean? I do feel that there's an unfair accusation here. Yeah. Nine of Swords and the Page of Coins. So they've had a realization, basically. And it's to do with their own attitude and their own behavior. And they've recognized how hurtful they were being. And also how unfair they were being. See, you've already checked out of this situation. It's like you were kind, generous and caring towards this person, and they either said it or they made you feel that you were only being kind to them because there was something in it for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like that the way that they acted towards you was really insulting, and it's something to do with your integrity, definitely. It's like they tried to make out or made you feel like you were not a person of substance and integrity. This is someone that you've checked out from. You've checked out of it. Clarify that Three of Swords to the King of Coins, thank you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords off balance with the Star also off balance. Gemini and Aquarius energy. I'm getting a paranoia with that Eight of Swords off balance. They were projecting quite a lot. Yeah, they've sabotaged this, definitely. 100%. Their attitude sabotaged this. That's the person who's currently thinking of you, Gemini. So if you take a closer look at this card, right, in the background, you've got it's like a ship that's been beached on a big rock. Okay, that ship's not going anywhere. So they were unable to shift their opinion. Okay, they were being ridiculous and they were being incredibly stubborn. And this particular connection with this person, it's like it just stopped going anywhere after that. And then of course you've got the skull in the bottom corner. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. They killed it. They killed the connection because of their own attitude. And then you've got the Star that's come out off balance. It's like, oh, now they're wanting to fix it. Now they're wanting to apologize. Now they're wanting to make amends. But I feel that it's too late. I do. I genuinely do. I feel it's far too late. They can say whatever at this point in time, Gemini, but it's not. It's like the way that they made you feel in that moment. It's never going to go away. It's never going to disappear. It's always going to be there. And for a small handful of you, this person actually said those words to you as well. And it's been playing in your mind over and over and over. Shit, did did I give them any reason to think that unkindly of me? Do you know what I mean? You didn't. You absolutely didn't. This seems to be their own mental health problems that they projected onto you, made you feel bad for it, have said or done something absolutely stupid and ridiculous, sabotaged the connection, and then, oh, all of a sudden, shit, I need Gemini's help. And now they're looking stupid, and they're feeling stupid as well. In fact, I'm hearing ridiculous. They might even tell you that their accusations towards you were absolutely ridiculous. They might even actually say those words. They are coming in. Okay, neither one is your overall energy. The way that they're doing it, though, is a little bit odd. Because it's like they have planned it, right? I know that the Knight of Wands is someone who doesn't tend to plan things. But the character of this person, they are a planner. So that's what I said, like the way that they're coming back in is weird, because they're doing it in a way where it looks like it wasn't planned. It looks like it was just a coincidence. Okay. When in actual fact, they're planning it. And it's not a coincidence at all. So it's like they are randomly going to appear at a place of which you yourself frequent. So for example, and this is just a complete example pulled out of the sky, right? Say if you go to the gym quite regular and you always go to this one specific gym at this very specific time, and that is part of your daily or weekly routine, whatever, okay? It's a place that you frequent. Everybody knows that you're going to be there, okay? And this individual has never been there before. What they're going to do is they are going to orchestrate it so that they are there at the exact same time that you're there. Do you see what I mean? And then they're going to strike up the conversation as, oh, wow, hi, how you doing? Wasn't expecting to see you here. What are you doing here? Do you know what I mean? They're playing it that way. That's how they're going to come back in again. Okay? So definitely be on the lookout for that. 8 of Cups to the 6 of Wands. Yeah. I don't, like, I'm not convinced that this is actually going to play out in the way that they have imagined it is going to play out in their head. Okay. Like, they've got it in their head that you're going to be incredibly happy to hear from them again. And for a small handful of you, yeah, okay, fair play. They might actually be correct. And for a small handful of you, you will be really, really happy to hear from them again. But for the vast majority of you, I feel that you're not in it anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I think if you clock them before they clock you, I think you're going to turn around and walk out of the building again before they've seen you. That's how I think it's going to play. I genuinely do. Because as far as you're concerned, it's done. The world in the upright position, it's like, nah. I'm not dealing with that person. I'm just not. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they try and do. For me, it is done. Because they literally insulted your intelligence, 3 of Swords to the King of Coins, and they insulted your integrity as well. Like, double whammy, you know, Knight of Swords. You're actually afraid of what it is that you might say to this person. If you were to entertain the idea of, you know, playing along with their little scheme. Oh, hi, yeah, I wasn't expecting to see you here either. What you doing? You know, you're afraid of what it is that you'd say to them. Because the accusation was incredibly painful. And as I say, you are about your integrity. And when someone's coming out with an accusation like that, oh, you're only kind and helpful because you think there's something in it for you, like, that's disgusting. Especially when your track record in the past has literally been, no, I'm just a kind person, I just help people, I like to give others when I've got it to give and when they're in need. I've never had a problem with giving. That's just who I am as a person. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's your track record. And then you get this little shit that seems to think they're the be-all and end-all. And it's like, whoa, dude, like, calm down. Calm down, okay? I got my own shit. I got my own money. Got my own business as well for some of you. You know, you've got your own businesses. It's like, why would I need to take off you when I'm more than capable of making that and more myself? Do you know what I mean? It's insulting, really, really insulting. And I feel that that's why there is not going to be any success in this, regardless of what they come back with the whole, I'm sorry, I do think the world of you. Do you know what I mean? Nah, I'm just not seeing it, Gemini. I'm not. And again, like, that's your prerogative, okay? It's not anyone else's place to try and tell you what you can and can't do, right? If you don't want to associate with this person, then don't. That is literally your prerogative. Now you've got the garden that's coming out. And for anyone familiar with Lenormand, you're going to know exactly what that garden energy is. It's that little scenario that I explained over here, where they're trying to create a situation to quote unquote accidentally run into you, but it's not an accident at all. The garden is a public place, it's a network, it's a group, it's an audience, it's fame, it's outdoors. It's basically a social place, a busy and or sociable place. Bumping into you in public, yeah. Confirmed. And the cross, a burden. The cross is like the Ten of Wands, okay? It's a burden, it's that cross to bear. It's the consequences that they now have to live with. That is their cross to bear. And then you've got the man at the bottom of the deck. You could be the masculine energy in this equation, or the person who's heavily thinking of you right now, the one that we've just sat and described, is the masculine energy. Again, just take it as it resonates. But it indicates that somebody, either you or they, regardless of what actual gender you identify as being, right? It just says, look, someone is coming from their masculine energy. And I feel that it's you, Gemini, because you're going to be making decisions based on logic, reasoning, and evidence, rather than making decisions rather than making emotional decisions. And it also tells me that you're not going to invest emotionally into this person, into this situation. You're keeping a tight grip, a tight control over your own emotions. You're not giving them an emotional response. There is no more growth in the situation. You're taking action elsewhere. That's what that masculine energy tells me. Okay. What else can you tell us, please, for our collective? For our Gemini collective. Wow. Okay. Right, so you've got Y, H, E, F, and Q. All right. Okay, so for this final deck, Do not take this as lifestyle advice, okay? This is just another one of those cheeky, sometimes swearing decks, okay? Can be very sarcastic. It's just to put a little bit of fun back into your reading so that you leave the read with a smile on your face, okay? So don't take it as lifestyle advice. Oh, how funny. And how very convenient given the context of your read. I cannot make this shit up. I am rich in all the areas of life that actual rich people would laugh at. How funny. And you've seen the thickness of that deck. And out of all of them, you pull that one, given the context of your read. You are rich in all the areas of life that actual rich people would laugh at. Well, that is what I have for you guys. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.